Hello and welcome to the Neo Network State of the Network Address. This is Chris Dougherty, as you should know anyways. I'm coming to you from my home office. I know who knows what I'll put behind me, so it may look like I'm on the moon or in the Matrix or, in the middle of the ocean, hanging out on a beach, you never know. Right? So I do actually like green screens. They're kind of cool and they're kind of cheesy at the same time. But we can have fun with them. Anyways, it's been 3 weeks since we privately launched the Neo Network with a group of 50 people on a last minute webinar. Some of you guys were there. I was a half an hour late because I was still trying to make sure that the sign up process and everything would go smoothly when we actually went to the website and signed up. It was Jessica's birthday as well, so obviously we had cake and ice cream and all that good stuff beforehand. It was like midnight, and since then we've added 200 people a week to the Neo Network with almost no promotion at all. Obviously, I've told everyone not to promote the Neo Network, at least not publicly, and I guess I should clear what I mean by that up. What I mean, something like that. I'm okay with you guys sharing the Neo Network with people you actually know, right? So if you have a list of people that that subscribe to you, that have been following you online, if you have built relationships with people inside of the network, if you've gone to events, then you should have met people there and gotten to know people on sort of a personal basis. You know what I mean? People you actually know, and that, like, when they hear something from you, they'll be like, oh, that's Chris, and then they're not like, who's this guy spamming me with some link, or whatever. And there's a lot of reasons for that, the fact that I want to keep things private right now, and I'll talk about this in a minute. I don't want to make this address really long, but I felt like I needed to make a video because it's been 3 weeks since we launched, and you guys haven't heard nothing from us except for emails, obviously, and sending you the same video we sent you when we started. So, obviously we did the leaf training and all that the 1 weekend or whatever. But anyways, wanted to update you guys on where we're at and what's going on, and hopefully I remember all the stuff that's actually going on. There's a lot of stuff going on inside the Neo Network, and actually in my personal life as well, which my personal life and the Neo Network kind of go hand in hand. This isn't really, it's a business, we're obviously in here to make money and all that kind of stuff. But my business is my life is my business. You know what I mean? Like I do what I like to do and I want to do, and if I don't like or want to do something, I just don't do it, right? And I'm telling you, when what you do for a living is actually what you want to do, everything is easy. I would say everything is easy because God knows I've been up hacking on this website and trying to be a programmer, which I'm not, and customer service and moral support, and I don't know, the list goes on and on and on, and you guys know that, I obviously can't do all things at all times. I am not God. I may resemble the one, but I'm not omnipresent or all-powerful either way. But all power is given unto me in heaven and earth. That's what Jesus says, to go ye therefore and teach all nations. So here I am, right? A lot of stuff going on. So this over the next 30 days, I'm going to have to be somewhat preoccupied with some stuff that's going on. I'm actually 30 days, from Thursday, which would have been exactly 3 weeks since we started the Neo Network. 30 days from that day, I'm going to be able to accomplish something that I've been trying to do for a long time. One of the most important things in my life to date, that I've set a goal for myself to accomplish. And a lot of you guys know what that is, but I'm not going to say what it is till it actually happens. But I'm really excited about it, and you guys will definitely hear about it as we get closer to actually making that happen. And all the things that are going to happen after that, it's going to be really, really exciting. So I just appreciate you guys, and thank you for being part of the Neo Network, being part of our team. Listen, if you haven't realized it by now, the Neo Network is in beta test mode, right? If you if you got in like and wasn't on my list and weren't in the initial group of people that had filled out the survey so that they could be part of a beta test, you might not know that we just started, right? Literally 3 weeks ago, and we are testing things. You know what I mean? So stuff that happens in beta test mode can be expected, like, I don't know how to do this, and how do I find out this information, and this connecting my account is kind of clunky, and I'm not getting it completely. We tried to lay it out as simply as possible. It's like 6 steps. You just start with 1 and you end at 6, right? But for whatever reason, some people are like mind boggled by 6 steps, and to a degree, it's understandable. Not really necessarily to me, because obviously I thought of the 6 steps and I understand them because I made them, right? But there are only 6, and you just need to get through those. But just so you know, we are straightening out. We're working on straightening out that process straighter than 6 steps, amazingly enough, to make it simpler, which is why, one of the major reasons why, we are in beta test mode, and I'm telling everybody, don't publicly promote, right? Because as soon as as soon as we start posting links on Facebook and making all kinds of videos and talking about it everywhere, there's going to be a frenzy, right? Everyone's going to be freaking out. They're going to be joining. They're going to be freaking out. There's going to be stuff everywhere, and our system it'll handle it, but it'll be really overwhelming on myself and some of the other people inside of the network that are kind of taking the role as, support, technical assistance, and that kind of stuff. Obviously, the architect's got a full-time job, and he caught a virus last week or whatever it was. There was like 2 or 3 days he was out of commission. Everyone was like emailing me like, architect isn't responding. What are we supposed to do? Oh my God. So we had to reboot him, and he's back in action. He should be answering emails inside of the network and responding to tags and all that good stuff. Anyways, so the point is that we're in growth phase, right? We're in a testing mode, and I know some of you guys are like, well, these guys should have it together already. Well, listen. Of course, everyone should have it all together already, but honestly, no one does. And what I decided back on Jessica's birthday, which was May 2nd, is that I would rather move forward and know and find out what we need to fix than sit here and try to project all the problems we could possibly have and then try to make it perfect before we ever do anything. Listen, I am a recovering perfectionist. I was a perfectionist my whole life. I wouldn't do anything unless it was perfect and everything was completely ready and I knew everything could possibly happen in the future after I did this thing, whatever. And you know what happened? I never started anything, right? Never started anything. And I definitely never finished anything because I never start, because it was always like, I just got to make sure all this stuff is right before I move forward. When I got into internet marketing, what I realized is it doesn't matter. Like, really, it doesn't matter, right? I mean, when you have no idea the stuff that being around the Empower Network guys, Dave, and being part of the launch. I mean, I was actually there in the room when we actually launched the Empower Network, and just the stuff that was going on in the background that no one knew, trying to make this website work, and just how ghetto it really was. It was crazy. But what I learned is that it doesn't need to all be perfect. It doesn't need to all be done. The idea, the concept, the message is what's really important. And I think we have a stronger message here than anywhere. Right? We're actually here to help people make a living, make money online in a way that's really never been done before. And I think the majority of the market will identify with, will resonate with, will get behind, because one, obviously if you've never had success and you've been struggling, you've gone through the cycle, the promotional cycle, a million times, and every time, you're not the one that comes out on the winning side, right? You come out on the giving side and not the getting side. And obviously, we teach in the Neo Network you have to give to get, but we don't. We want you to get. We don't want you to just give, and never get. You know what I mean? So for you guys, this is just makes sense, right? I mean, what else could you get involved with where the whole team where the whole group as a team is promoting for each other's benefit? Where else could you ever get someone like myself and some of the other people that we have in the network that have lists, that have influence, that are promoting to their list of influence, and when people join through their influence, they actually join under you, right? That doesn't happen anywhere, trust me. And for the people that have influence and that have a list and that have a following, that have a team, where else can you go? What else can you do to where not only just you are having success, but your whole team is having success, and from a major, you are a major contributor to that, right? I mean, I've seen people that have been following me for a year or two now, 2 years, some of them. I actually went back and looked at my Aweber list the other day because I was looking for people, everyone that's opened my emails in the last whatever since I started, right? And I'm looking at some of these names, and I'm like, wow, they're in the Neo Network, they're on our team, and they've literally been on my list since I started, like 2 years ago. Like when the Power Network launched, they were on my list, right? And they're still with us. So I love you guys. You guys are totally awesome. Have come with me through all of everything we've been through. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are family. So I really appreciate you guys. But like I said, for you guys that have a team, this is a place for you to for one, keep your team together, because like I said, and I'll keep saying, listen, the product of this industry is income. If your people aren't making money, they're leaving, period. So you can build up a team, you can build up influence or whatever, but if they're not making money, they're going to jump somewhere else after 90 days or less, because they think that that's a solution to the new thing, which we know it's not, but nevertheless, it's going to happen. It's just how it is, how it's always been, and we are stopping that cycle here, because there's no reason for anyone to go anywhere if they're making money, right? And we also integrate the tendency for people to want to do new things, every so often. I am one of those people, right? I don't like to stick with the same thing constantly forever. Here, we get to stick with the same thing, sort of, have a consistent message, focus, right? But also incorporate multiple streams of income, have something new and exciting every quarter, and add a new income to our network every quarter. And every time we do that, our team will increase. Our team will increase. Our income will increase. The percentage of people on our team making money will increase, right? Even if after 90 days, some of you guys will bring some people in, right? And obviously by then we'll have thousands of people in our organization, and depending on how many people are promoting, you know what I mean, the growth, how many, how soon people will go under people, maybe a little bit more time, right? It might be a month before they get their initial first front line, unless they actually place people in the system themselves. So for those people, right? Once we introduce a new offer, they have the potential for everyone that's joined before them to actually be on their team, depending on how soon they join, right? The new offer. Anyways, I'm rambling about all kinds of stuff. I want to just make this video just to say, hey, love you guys, appreciate you guys, and let you kind of know what's going on inside the network, behind the scenes. We're working on a lot of stuff. That's all I can say. I want you guys need to know that, and I'll put this in an email. This Sunday, which is actually tomorrow, at midnight, we're going to be switching servers. Right? I started the Neo Network with the best of my ability in technology that I understood. I got a dedicated IP and a business package and HostGator or whatever. But as some of you guys know, when you come to the website, it's not like you're going to Google or Facebook. It's not like ultra fast, because we're sharing resources with our other websites. We have a dedicated IP. We just don't have a dedicated server. So we're going to be moving to our own dedicated server that we can scale up to any level we want to from now on, right? So we can handle any amount of traffic. This is part of the reason I'm telling everyone, don't go ballistic and promote everywhere. I want you to get the people that are closest to you, the people that you know, your teams involved in what we're doing, so that you're all in position and in place, ready for when we go to public promotion and all out, never-ending traffic to the website. Right, when we get to 90 days and the subscriptions hit for the freedom fighters, right? All that money is going to be going, not all of it, but most of it is going to be going towards traffic to the website. So we're gonna, the team's going to start building faster. The momentum is going to build because we have those resources to send traffic to the site. Before that happens, I want you guys to reach out privately. It doesn't always have to be, individual one-on-one, but just like I said, people that you know you, your list, relationships you've built with people, your teams in different things, or just people like I said, you've got to know in this industry because of whatever your, businesses you're in together or whatever. Reach out to them, let them know what we're doing. Introduce them to the concept, bring them in the network, and help them get positioned for when we go all out public launch. Like I said, one of the things that we're doing to make sure we're ready for that is moving servers over to a really, really good virtual private server network, so that, like I said, we have our own dedicated servers. We can add CPUs and memory and hard drive space or whatever whenever we want. Just click a couple buttons, add 5 more servers or CPUs, and be able to handle any amount of traffic we could ever possibly have, right? Like literally. So I'm excited about that. After we get that done this Sunday, we're going to be making some improvements in the process, in the sign-up process, make sure all that stuff's working more smoothly. One of the things that we're definitely going to be doing is fixing the downline dashboard, so that when you go to your downline and you click on their name, it takes you to their profile, so you can actually contact them. Right now, obviously, like I said, we initially said people have 24 hours to activate and make sure that they have their account set up at the opportunities that we've offered. So they're not squatting on someone's front line and not activating. That's still the case. If people aren't activating, we are going to remove them. But right now, it's sort of difficult for like myself or you, when you get people under you, to actually find out who they are and contact them in the network, and then if they don't upgrade, to report them to the architect or someone that can take care of removing them. So we need to get that fixed, and we'll be doing that, like I said, early next week. As soon as we switch over servers, we're going to start developing improvements to the site and to the process and all that good stuff. So guys, just hang in there. Start, like I said, keep adding people from the circle of influence that you have, and just look forward to awesome things ahead. Obviously the video on the front page is converting pretty well, but it was, it was totally last minute and totally, not thought through and just off the top of my head. But like I said, it's the message that's important, and I think obviously everyone that's come to the network and has joined can identify with it and resonates with it, and sees that this is a place they can feel safe, and that is actually interested in their success. To the point of losing money themselves. Like, listen, guys, I'm serious. Like, I could have made so much more money if I would assign people in the network directly to myself. And like I said, Leaf is a great opportunity, and it would have been worth joining whether or not you ever got anybody placed under you in the network. You know what I mean? And the majority of you guys would have joined if I would have presented it that way. And you would have joined directly under me, and I would be getting 10% from everything you purchased. I I've built my team several levels, so many levels out. I'm not getting any compensation from them anymore, right? And I'm fine with that. I'm totally okay with that because I'll make so much money just from the daily rebate. I don't even need the rest. But like I said, that's my commitment to my team, so that they have success, right? I mean, I can't be me for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, I can't make you me, and I can't make you be able to sign up 600 people in 3 weeks. But I can sign up 600 people in 3 weeks and put them under you. You know what I mean? And I know some of you guys are like, I haven't got my 3 yet. Where is it? I've been in for a day. You know? It's like, well, it's real simple. You know what I mean? You just start figuring how many people are actually in the network and how everybody before you had to get 3. You know, and before it comes back to filling 3 underneath you, it's got to go and fill in 3 for everybody on the level before you. So, you know what I mean? Until we go public promotion, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be every, you know, you join today and tomorrow you got 3 people under you. Now, like I said, every one of you has the option to use the affiliate link that we give you in the Neo Network and send people to your team, right? If you use the referral link and bring in people that you know, people that are on your list or whatever, into the Neo Network, they will go directly under you, right? If there's no one there yet, if the system hasn't placed 3 people under you yet, when you bring 3 people in, they will go directly under you. And whether you realize it or not yet, the way the system works is initially you get 3 people because that's like the minimum you need to qualify for commissions and receive compensation and leave. And really, honestly, you don't need anybody to qualify to get the daily rebate. But some of the other stuff that's actually coming up next week, you need to have people under you to qualify for it. So if you guys haven't activated yet, make sure you get in your back office and leave and activate. But okay, so you start with 3 people, right? And kids are crying. And for every 3 people you add to your team, you get another frontline member, right? So you'll have 4 front lines, all the way up to 10, because 10 is the most efficient number inside of Leaf to reach the top rank. Now, I have 10 on my front line now because I've added 600 people. And I know I didn't add everybody. Some of you guys, you know, have added people to your team, and I really appreciate you guys looking out for your people and bringing your people into the network. But I personally added the majority of the people in the network. And that can't go on perpetually, okay? So now that I've added people on your team, some of you guys that are watching this, you need to go out and do the same, right? Do for others what I've done for you, because I can't recruit the world myself. You know what I mean? I've more than fulfilled my duty to my team, to my frontline members. I've put 3 levels of people underneath every single one of them. But I'll continue to do that, obviously, even though I'm not personally getting paid from any of the volume that goes under, you know, the further levels. I'm totally fine with that, and I'm going to continue to build our team because that's what it is. You know, until you're all making money, obviously. But I know some of you guys are just used to just, you know, taking and not giving. But I want to emphasize the point of what we're doing here, right? It's not all about ourselves, obviously. You know what I mean? Like I just put 600 people under somebody else. I have 10 frontline. That's all I have. That's it, right? I have 10. That's it. And you can have 10 too, right? If you add people to your network. So I want to encourage you guys to do that. And if you haven't gotten your 3 yet, and it's been a week or whatever, then just put them there yourself. You know what I mean? And be a blessing to your team, to your people, and commit, right, to your people like I've committed to my people, like I've committed to you. Commit to your team, and build their network with them, not for them, with them. This has got to be a group effort. It's got to be a team effort. It's got to be the network promoting the network. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So guys, you know what I mean? Chill out, and you know, stop thinking this is magic. You know, like I joined an hour ago. Am I supposed to have people in me yet? Like, well, just think of the math. Think of the math. Go to the mainstream. Look on the sidebar and see how many people have joined in the last hour. And you should probably, you know, get the idea whether or not you should have people under you yet. It's real simple. And but like I said, we're going to keep on building the team, obviously, and adding people underneath people as we grow. And every opportunity we add, we'll have more and more and more people being added faster because more people are going to be making money. So, anyways, I don't know. I guess that's it, guys. Let me think here. I covered where we're at, where we're going. The technology thing, that's really one of my main focuses right now. I just want to make sure that we can handle the traffic because I know it's going to get crazy. As soon as we have this thing in, we're on the new servers and we have things in place. We're gonna get the downline dashboard fixed so you guys can contact the people that are being placed under you and make sure they're upgrading. And then if they're not, obviously report it to us so that we can take care of that. But we need to have that in place so everyone can communicate with their people first. We're going to be fixing the referral link. Right now it's kind of obnoxious. The MLM thing, it doesn't really need to be there, so we're going to change that to where it's just your user ID after the Neo Network or whatever page you want to send people to. And hopefully next week after that's done, I'm gonna start doing some more live streams from our Facebook page and from the site itself, so you guys can send people to the live streams that we're doing, so we can build our network. So that's in the works. We got a lot of cool stuff that I mean, I got crazy plans that go on forever about the viral integration with the different networks, especially Facebook, and how we're going to promote our network in a way that's really not being done. It's a better way of marketing. It's a less annoying way of marketing, and it's a more effective way of marketing, viral marketing, and social marketing. We're going to do a lot of that stuff, and teach you guys, you know, how to market without being an annoying spammer. Some spam's okay, right? But repeated annoying spam is annoying, and it's not effective. So, you know, whatever works, that's what we want to do, and what we're going to be teaching you guys. It's just going to be different. Everything we do is different. Obviously, we're signing people up underneath people. We're building our community as a team, and the way we'll be marketing is going to be different. So just hang in there, guys. Trust me. Like, this is, you know what I mean. This is the last stop. Right? If you haven't had success in this industry to this point, you've been trying for a while, don't try. Don't go anywhere else. And I'm not saying that just to keep you around or whatever. I mean, I'm serious. We have your best interest at heart. If you haven't had success anywhere else, you're not going to anywhere else. If you can't do it here, you can't do it anywhere. That's just stop. That's just period. And I'm telling you, the asset in this industry is your team. It's a group of loyal followers that will follow you into anything that you do. And I am offering my following to you. And I want you to do the same to your people. Right? Because we're here, we're in this together. We're one. Our network is one. We are a network. We're a team. We're a group of people that are supporting each other, that everything we do benefits each other. Right? And when we join something, we join together. So, you know, the people I add to the network, even though they might not go on to you in particular in this opportunity that we're starting with, they'll probably go on to you in the next one, right? And the next one, and the next one. And so will all the people that everyone else in the network is adding, right? So we're building a team together that's going to stick together and stay together for the long haul, right? And I'm telling you, you could go out, and I've done it, right? You can go out and you can build a list. You can hit them with some offer. You can start, you know, getting money out of them by selling them something or whatever. But it's like you got to constantly replace and replace and replace and replace because people get sick of buying stuff and not making any money. And I don't blame them. Right? I would too. You know what I mean? So here, we're collecting a group of people into our team that's making money, right? And that cares about each other, and that wants to see other people succeed, and actually cares enough to be part of what we're doing. And just got some message popping up, and give back. You know what I mean? So anyways, I'm rambling. I'm like thinking about all this stuff, so I'm gonna stop here. Love you guys. Welcome to the Neo Network for those that just joined, and for those that have been with us since the beginning. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. I'm excited for you guys. I've heard the testimonies. I've seen the why I've joined the Neo Network, and I really appreciate all the comments that you guys have made in there. You know, and I'm just glad to have you on board. I'm serious. Glad to have you on our team. And I'm really, really looking forward to what we're going to be able to do together as a team to change the way this industry works, to reverse the failure rate, to see the people that join us actually have success and reach their goals and dreams, like I have. You know what I mean? Like, listen, guys, I'm serious. Like this month, I'm going to be checking off one of the major goals and dreams that I've had since I started in this industry, and before I started this industry. Actually, the reason why I started. So that's really, really exciting, and I want to see that happen for every one of you. And that's what this network's about. So you know what I mean? Go tell your team. Go bring them in, and let's get ready to take over this industry. Love you guys. We'll see you on the next video.
I know you're out there. I can feel you now. I know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin. I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible. Where we go from there is a choice I leave to you.